Okay, so this is a random ass video because it's night, my parents are asleep, I feel like they can hear me, but hopefully not, I don't know. No drinking tonight. Or am I? I actually have work tomorrow at 9 a.m., but it's 13% alcohol, dude. 13%. This is full lemonade, I just put it in, so I mean, yeah. It tastes nothing. So I really didn't have an idea of what I was gonna film. I honestly was just like, I did my makeup, so I need to film something. But honestly, this is so refreshing. Like, ooh, I need to go to the pool with this. I was, just spitballing ideas. Who says that? I was just thinking about ideas, and I was like, why not make a video about all the embarrassing things you've had done to you? Wait, what? Why don't you make a video of all the embarrassing shit that's ever happened to you? So obviously I can't make a video about all the embarrassing shit that's happened because that would be longer than the Harry Potter trilogy movies. Okay, so one time in middle school, oh god, okay, I'm taking you back to the scene. Middle school, I think it was like 8th grade, gym class, running a mile or something with my friends, and then I just didn't feel good. Like, my stomach honestly just did not feel good. I was like, whoa, I think I'm gonna fucking barf. But it wasn't even like I was like gagging, but I just knew it, like it felt stirred up. I was like, this ain't right. So I go up to my coach, and I still remember him, Coach Garcia. What is up? We are gonna fight. So I remember him. I go up to him and I'm like, Coach, like, can I please like sit down? Like, my stomach hurts. And he's like, no, you can only sit down if you have a doctor's note. And I'm like, the fuck? How am I supposed to get a doctor's note? My stomach just hurt. So I guess like the coaches are used to kids being like, I can't fucking run today, my fucking leg hurts. But I wasn't lying, okay? So he was like, no, you gotta keep running, which honestly, fucking child abuse. But I guess I should have been like, no, I'm gonna fucking die, I'm sitting down right now. I should have done that. Instead I was like, I'm intimidated. So I was like, okay. So I just kept running, and I was like, whatever. And then that exact day we had like meetings with our parents to talk about colleges. I don't even know what the fuck was going on. You'd have like your time to meet with your parents and like counselors. I don't even know what the heck was happening, but it was like me and other students too that had like the same last name as me, because we were like all together in a group. Not the same last name, what the fuck. It was me and a bunch of kids that were next to me, like in the roster, like because my last name is Munoz, so they'd be like none. And then like people with M's and N's and everything. So we were all gathered together with our parents. We'd meet up with the counselors, and like they like show us slideshows about college and paying for them. And I don't know why. It was middle school, so I don't know what was happening. And so I go, with my mom, with everybody, and I was telling her like, Mom, my stomach kind of hurts, like it does. And she was like, okay, like after we meet with them, I'll just take you home, like you don't have to go the rest of the day. And I was like, okay, bet, like thank you, Mom. So we're like listening, and it's just taking too long, bruh. She's like going the slideshows, right? And I'm sitting in the back, and I'm just sitting there, and it's just coming up. It's like coming up. I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna barf. Like, I'm actually gonna fucking projectile vomit all over these children. First of all, my gut makes the loudest sound, right? It goes like it just like it went so loud. Like everybody looked at me, and I got up, I held my mouth, and I fucking ran. And it was in the library, so I got up, like held my mouth, and I just ran away. And the teacher was like mad. Excuse me. So I run away, and the teacher's like, excuse me. And I mean, obviously, fuck her, right? So I like run, go to the trash can, and I'm like barfing my guts out, like just projectile vomiting in the trash can at least, okay? My mom runs up to me, and then the teacher runs up to me, and then the fucking 3 of the kids that were sitting down run up to me, which I don't know why. Like, what are you gonna do? So like my mom starts holding my hair, and then like the teacher was like, oh Lord Jesus, oh no, oh my gosh, I didn't know. Oh, she feels bad because she yelled at me. She should. The kids just watch me, and they just turn around. They're like, oh shit, like she going at it, like she throwing up hard. And like the teacher told somebody to bring me napkins and all that shit. So they brought me napkins, and after I was done throwing up, I was just like, teacher's like, I think your mom should take you home. And I'm like, wow, somebody in the school system knows what the fuck they're talking about. Finally, like, wow, award for you, miss, best teacher of the year. I don't even know to this day. I don't think Coach Garcia even knew I threw up. And that's kind of it. Like, I threw up, my mom held my hair. I think this is No! I just spilled this shit. I'll just do one more because recording this is giving me anxiety. But I want to stick into the middle school time. I had a crush on this guy, right? Everybody had a crush on him. He was like, the whole school, just all the girls were like, he's cute. Like, everybody just liked him. Like, you could not meet a girl that didn't like him at one point or another. It was just, that's what happened. So basically, I liked him, and he, like, this is the first, I swear to God, this is the first boy I ever liked, because I was, like, in 7th grade, but still, I just remember that feeling in my heart being like, oh my God, I really like this boy. Because I actually talked to him, because usually when I had crushes on people, I would be so scared to even talk to them. Like, if I like somebody, I'd be like, okay, let me never talk to him. You know, like, I would just, like, stay away from them. So, because I just hated the feeling of being anxious, because I was like, oh my God, he's cute, I don't want to talk to him. But this is the first guy that I actually was like, dang, I want to be with him. I want to talk to him. I want to hang out with him. Like, the more I can text him, the more I can talk to him, the better. So we would text. I don't know how we got each other's number, but like, yeah, girl got his number. He probably had every other girl's number, but that's another story. He was just the cutest kid. Like, he had like Justin Bieber hair, like cute. But honestly, now today he looks the same, and it's just creepy now. It's not cute. We would text, and what the fuck? So I thought he liked me, right? Because he would always flirt with me, try and hold my hand, and like talk to me, and like give me goodbye hugs. Like, I thought we were on the same page. Turns out homeboy wasn't. So there was this place we would always go to called Jump Town. It was so fucking ratchet. Oh my God. They literally shut it down because they found a used condom. It's gossip, but I believe it. So I would go there because I was with my friends being like, yeah, we bad bitches, but really, like, so it, like, they'd have music on, and it was bouncy houses in there, and it was just like a club, you know. We were like, what, 13, 12, so that was the closest we could get. It was so ratchet. I feel bad for the grown-ups that worked there. Like, ew, like, so much people hooked up there. But I never did. Even though, like, I used to want to be a hoe. I was like, I wish I could be like my friends and make out with this boy in the bathroom, but I never did. And now I'm glad I didn't, because I'm like, nah. Why are you fucking at 12? Ugh. Like, we'd go every Friday night. It was popping. It was lit. And then he would go all the time. That's why I wanted to go. So we'd always hang out. And then, like, one time, like, we never kissed. We never, like, we hugged, but we never kissed or anything. We was just, like, flirting, because I was very nervous. It actually took me, like, a long time to get my first kiss. I'm just gonna tell you that. Anyway, so, and I didn't kiss him ever. But, so we were always talking and flirting and stuff. And then, like, there was this girl, I'm pretty sure I remember her name. Her name was Jessica, and she was really pretty and stuff, and like, she was kind of new. Like, she just popped out of nowhere because she didn't go to our school. I don't know where she went, but like, she just popped out of nowhere, and she was a new girl in the block. I don't know. So he started talking to her, and I was like, oh, that's great, you know. And I'm not the kind of girl, I never have been the kind of girl to hate the girl and not the guy. So I was like, fuck him, like, he fucking sucks. I noticed since we went to the same school, he'd still talk to me, and like, my ass was still like kind of giving him attention, because I was like, I mean, who's Jessica though, you know, like they dating, whatever. So like, we would talk, and then apparently word got out that him and Jessica were dating, and I was like, oh, that's amazing, that's great, I'm so happy for you guys. So I was like, oh, great. And I was kind of hurt, you know. I was like, wow, I thought we, like, liked each other, but I guess not. But I wasn't crying about it, because back then I didn't have those emotions. Like, I still, like, I didn't love him or anything. So I was just like, well, this sucks. You know, I was just kind of like that. We would text all the time, and I remember he texted me. We were kind of flirting, I guess, on text, even though he had a girlfriend, Jessica, and I knew this. I'm a fucking bad bitch. I'm sorry, like, anyway, that was the only time I ever did that. And so we were texting, and he was saying, like, how one of my friends was really slutty, and he was glad that I wasn't like her. And I'm like, oh, thanks, but I kind of wish I was like her, because she's cool. And he was like, so you want to be a slut like her? And I'm like, no, I don't. But I was just kind of leading up to him, like, complimenting me, so I was just acting. I was like, no, why? Should I not be like her? And he's like, no, you're so much better than her. I was like, oh. I was a shady bitch back then, I'm sorry. He was like, I'm surprised you haven't had your first kiss, or have you? And I was like, no, I haven't had my first kiss yet. I'm like 13. And he's like, oh, that sucks, you know, if I wasn't with Jessica, I'd kiss you. In my head, I was like that text, when he texted me that, like, I just still remember that feeling. Him texting me being like, if I wasn't with Jessica, I'd kiss you. I was like, oh my God. Which is so stupid, because he's literally basically cheating on her, telling me this shit. Like, that's fucked up. Men are trash. Men are not. I'm just kidding. The next day, my mom read my text. that's just the end of the story. Goodbye. So she read all the flirty texts, including the one where he was like, if I wasn't with Jessica, you know, I'd kiss you. And I know she read it because I just knew, I don't know why I just knew, like I think she had her phone, she had my phone like with her, first of all. Second of all, she read all my texts. So she brought up something about my other friends texting them. So I knew she read his text. And she was just like, I mean, I know she judged me. She's probably like, my daughter a hoe, I'm sorry. It doesn't, my mom's not confrontational really unless like I fuck up too hard, but so I know she wasn't gonna say anything like, you're texting this boy, you know, because I think she just checked my text because I was what, 12, 13. I was texting people. She had to know what I was doing and talking to. Like, I understand, honestly, I'm not mad. But I think she showed my dad and he was just like, oh my god, like check her text every day, like I can't believe he said that to her. And I'm like, chill out, because I have friends that literally receive dick pics at 12 years old, okay? And I'm just receiving a stupid flirty text from this boy. But long story short, with this boy, he broke up with Jessica. Just like, if y'all want to know, this isn't even cringe, but this just happened. He broke up with Jessica. And I was like, this is my end. He's done with her. I am coming for you. Because before this, he told me like, hey, I was gonna ask you something on Friday if you were gonna date me, but instead I just went with Jessica, which doesn't even make any sense. Like, why would you even tell me that? Anyway, I was like, oh my god, I was gonna be his girlfriend. So stupid. I can't, Ali, have some self-respect. Which, why would I want to be his girlfriend when he's just cheating on her? He's gonna do the same thing to me, but like, next day I get on the bus, word on the street is he's dating one of my friends. I could not, literally, it was one of my close friends. I'm not kidding. I literally was like sitting in the bus with her and I was like, what did you say? And she's like, yeah, like we're dating. And I'm like, and this bitch knew I liked him. So like she was just plain evil. So I was like, oh, okay. And I know I just said I wouldn't blame the girl, but this girl was my friend. So I mean, she should have known. I was so mad. And then like 2 weeks passed by. They broke up. I made up with her. She was like, I'm sorry, I should have never done that to you. I'm like, I know, girl. So we were friends again, and then I just hated this guy forever. I didn't hate him, but I was just, he would try to flirt or text me, and I'd be like I knew even back then to be like, no, never mind. The point is though, I saw him at the bar the other time. He looks the same. He never grew. Okay? So he was like the same height since 12. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe for more. Hopefully, if people like this, if somebody likes this, if one person likes this, I will make a video about even the worst shit that happens like later on, like high school, and oh god. Subscribe to my channel. My Instagram is right here if you guys want to follow me. I post some pictures. I actually posted a picture with this shirt. I don't know where I was going with that. I posted. Bye.